we would like to welcome you, Dhananjay and Pradnya, at this year's Global Testing Retreat, and we are very happy that you are one of our esteemed speakers at this year's conference. So thank you both for joining this video interview. So may I request you to introduce yourself, whoever would like to go first?
Yeah, Pradnya, maybe you can start.
Hey, so hi all. My name is Pradnya Patil. I've been working with Rezo Sky for past 7 years as a test lead. Talking more about my passion at work. My passion at work is more into building, self-driven teams that more live like a family at workplace. Apart from work, what I enjoy is creative cooking, reading books, and music. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Pradnya. Maybe Dhananjay, you can just give a short introduction of yourself now.
Yeah, I'm Dhananjay Buva. I'm working as a testing architect at Rezo Sky India Private Limited. So I am leading currently a team that consists of functional, performance, security, and automation testers, along with a couple of DevOps folks. The main thing I am enthusiastic is about Agile, and I consider myself as an Agile coach. And coaching people is one of the aspects that I enjoy a lot. Um, and basically, as an Agile enthusiastic, I'm very keen to have an MVP approach while actually coming up with any new feature. I like to always keep on trying something new. Uh, yeah, and I like to build teams that are self-driven. On the
Thank you.
personal side, sorry.
No, go ahead, Dhananjay.
Yeah, on the personal front, I like to write poems. But yeah, I never publish them. I write them for my pleasure. And yeah, that's what my hobby is.
Thank you so much, Dhananjay and Pradnya, for introducing yourself. So it's like your topic for this year's conference is case study for holistic approach to IoT testing, right? So can you guys say something more on that, and what would be the key takeaways for the attendees after this session? Can you highlight something on that?
Yes. So, majority of the times, what I have heard is when it comes to IoT and mainly testing, the focus is always on how to get data from sensors, and that's the main thing. However, the project that we worked on, it actually didn't involve any sensors, but it was about building a end-to-end IoT system. And from the experience that we had from that project, one thing that we feel is along with the sensor part, it's necessary to consider the data warehousing aspects and the aspects regarding the data consumption, regarding the responsiveness to various events that can happen, and how to respond to them based on some metrics. So that is an important part. And some takeaways we feel people would like from this session, or they would enjoy, is they will get an insight into how to design an end-to-end IoT system, what all things to consider, how to scope the system, and mainly from testing perspective, what all things to consider. And basically the system that we built, it had no UI. So if we see testing community at this moment, and when we say automation testing, the first thing that comes to mind is Selenium. But when there is no UI, there is no Selenium. And in that case, how will we build automation, and how will we make sure that people are confident about the system and whatever results it's giving? So yeah, that's one insight that participants will get. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Dhananjay. Pradnya, would you like to add something to what Dhananjay said about the session?
Mostly it's covered almost everything, but one thing that I really liked about our topic is the challenges that we faced. They were unique of its kind, and we somehow, added a lot of intellectual while building that kind of automation that is robust enough, that can change very quickly as the source is changing, and uh, eventually the success that matters.
Thank you so much, Dhananjay and Paradnya. I think the session would be very much insightful because you are bringing a case study on which you have worked on, and you can share a lot of insights with the community and the all the attendees who would be attending your session. So moving on, Pradnya, you mentioned that you like to read books in your intro. So it's like if I may ask you, so which is your favorite book, or who is your favorite author, or you can share something on that.
I actually read a lot of books, but my favorite one is actually The Power of Subconscious Mind. Uh, it has it's very near to my heart because it has changed a lot in me. When I was going through a bad phase, I was very negative at times. It has given me a hope. So yeah, that's the most favorite book of mine. I read a lot of Marathi books, but I don't think many of the people know. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pradnya. I think it's very much needed that we also continue reading our regional books so that the tradition is continued to the next generation. That's very much needed. So, Dhananjay, coming to you, you come with a lot of industry experience and you might be leading a lot of teams. What is your passion and what keeps you going every day?
Well, for next 2 months, I think the excitement to participate in this conference will keep me going. And yeah, normally, uh, uh, as I said, I'm very much passionate about coaching people, and that's one of the things that keeps me going. Also, other aspect is my family, my hobbies. My hobbies include writing poems. So every weekend I look for some free time wherein I can write few lines.
That's wonderful, Dhananjay. I think we should have a 5 or 10 minute separate slot in the conference, and maybe you can present some poem there. We can surely do that.
Uh,
Dhananjay and Pradnya, the question is to both of you once again. So it's like you have worked on IoT in this topic, right? And there are a lot of new technologies which are coming, such as AI, ML, and data science and other things. So where do you see the current technology trends evolving, and what is that today's tester should focus and learn more? What should be the learning curve? If you can add some insights and throw some light on that.
Um, well, yeah, one of the things I would say is testers with the technology landscape that is uh, the way it's evolving. I think testers need to be like master of one and jack of many. So of course they need to know about testing, but along with that, they should be good at programming. It really doesn't matter what programming language, but I think it's essential to have good programming skills. When it comes to projects that involve data, of course they need good statistical skills. When it comes to projects that are on the other end that involve front end, they need to have good UX skills, and they need to have curious, actually explore the system to see what happens when you do certain things. So yeah, and of course, soft skills are very important.
Very well said, Dhananjay. I think a tester, apart from his basic core knowledge in the testing domain, he or she should be versatile and pick up as many things as possible, because testing is just not just about testing anymore. It has become much more versatile and multifunctional and multidimensional. So, Pratnya, would you like to add something to what Dhananjay said?
Yes, actually, the most important quality of a tester that I feel personally is thinking out of the box and adapting to changes very very quickly. So yeah, that's something that is very essential with the times that are changing, as you mentioned, and yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much, Pradnya and Dhananjay. So one last question that I'd like to ask both of you. So it's like we have been working from home for past 6 or 8 months now. So how is work from home treating you guys? What is your experience about work from home and some future thoughts on that? So would this go on for the next year as well, or this has become the new normal?
Yes, it has become the new normal, but yeah, we miss the team part of it. Actually, we do meetings, virtual meetings like this, but the human touch is actually missing. But yeah, we have to live with it for a while now.
Yes, Pradna, that's correct. So it's like we have been meeting virtually, just like this meeting that we are doing. But it's like meeting in person is a different experience altogether,
Yes.
rather than meeting virtually. So then, how is work from home treating you?
Yeah, like Pradnya said, it has become a new normal, and yeah, I am happy in one way that we can work from home with the same level of productivity that we had when we used to work in office. Of course, I do miss interactions, face-to-face interactions with people. But yeah, given that we have these virtual systems that keep us connected, I think it's good.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are of course few advantages, few more advantages like saving in commute time, which actually gives us, some free time at home with family. So that's also one of the important things in my opinion.
Yes, rightly mentioned, Dhananjay. So there are pros and cons of both work from home. Yeah, thank you so much, Pradnya and Dhananjay. Would like to welcome you once again for the conference, and we are really looking forward for your session. Thank you so much.